Okay, audio should be live now. Can you guys hear me? And I might be using the wrong microphone, so I might have to change this. No, I'm using the right microphone. Let me boost the volume all the way up. All right, can you guys hear me all right? Testing, testing. Can everyone hear me? Hello? I'm not getting any response in the chat right now. I think that might be because I changed the latency to normal instead of best because I was having issues in the last video, so things might be lagging behind a little bit. Okay, there we go. So now the responses are popping up. All right, so we are going live now. Cue the video. Hello guys, and welcome to this live installment of A Computers and Technology. So I just finished my last project for school about 30 minutes ago, and to celebrate, I thought we would do a live unboxing. So I talked about this in my last live stream that I was actually going to do an unboxing or a video on the Lenovo T420 that I have right here. I picked this up off eBay for, I believe, $110, and I have that video or that image clip right here, so I'll put that up here. You can see the seller and the price that I bought this T420 for. So I've used a T410, I've used a T430, but I've never used a T420, and the T420 is one of those laptops that you always hear about, especially in ThinkPad forums. You know, people always recommend the T420, so I wanted to try one out for myself. Now, I wanted to share the experience of unboxing this live with you guys because that's always the fun part for me, actually opening these laptops up, taking them out of the box, or opening the boxes up and taking the laptops out of the box and then testing them. And the cool thing about this one is that it actually has a version of Windows 7 Pro pre-installed on a 250 gigabyte hard drive. So $110, this laptop is ready to go, or apparently ready to go. We will see. Oh, I'm too quiet? I might be a little bit too quiet. I can't tell, it's not using this mic right for some reason. Let me see if I can boost that. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure it's not using the microphones that are built into the laptop because sometimes OBS switches to that. I am using this microphone right here though, and that might be a little bit better. I wish I could clip this to my shirt, but as you guys can see, this microphone's a little bit large for that. So I'm going to leave it here on the table, so you guys might just have to crank the volume up a little bit. So I did fix the audio latency issues, if you guys couldn't tell. It should be pretty much in sync now. Tell me if it's not, but I was testing it earlier, and it looked like I finally got the audio issues, as far as the sync is concerned, worked out. Alright, so here we go. Let's take this T420 out of the box. And crossing my fingers here, hopefully it actually works. Hopefully we didn't get a lemon. It's a very good price for a T420 that's ready to go though, with the hard drive still in it. 110 bucks plus $13 shipping. Definitely not a bad deal. They actually did a very good packing job here at first glance. Plenty of bubble wrap. Wow, actually an excessive amount of bubble wrap. Look at all that, jeez. Oh, no way. Okay, I didn't realize this, but this one actually comes with a genuine Lenovo AC adapter, so that's sweet. I didn't realize it actually came with one. I had one right here ready to go because I assumed it was just the laptop, but no, also came with a power adapter. Alright, and here is the T420 itself. I'm going to throw that up on the table. We had some weird stuff come out of that box. Not really sure what that is. I'm going to toss that back in there. Someone said I need to start buying the X series. Yeah, well, I'm actually looking at, right now I'm actually considering a what is it, a W4, I think it's a W451. Has a quad-core i7, NVIDIA Quadro graphics. You can get them you can get them on eBay for like 500 bucks with 32 gigs of RAM. And it's a lot more powerful than my T430. I've been looking for a better streaming laptop, and that's definitely one that's in the running right now. Yeah, now everyone's saying, oh, you need to start doing videos on the X series a little bit more often. And something I'll consider. I've almost gone through, you know, a majority of the T series already, so I'm gonna have to start moving to different series of the ThinkPads. I think I have a video on one X series, maybe? I might be wrong about that. Let me cut through this tape. And I'll bring the camera closer once I get this out of here. Gosh, they did a really good job at packaging this. That looks really good. I have a sticker right here with some of our specs. We have a Intel i5 2520M at 2.5 gigahertz, 250 gigabyte hard drive, and 4 gigabytes of DDR3. Looks like the DVD drive popped out here, so I'm just gonna pop that back in. And looking around the laptop, you guys should be able to see that pretty well. Yeah, I see whenever I move, the video starts to pixelate a little bit. And I think that's the result of just my laptop, once again, thinking about upgrading from the T420 to something a little bit more capable of streaming whenever I have the money, which isn't right now. So, yeah, in the near future, I will upgrade to something a little better. But as you guys can see, taking a look around the laptop, we have no visible damage on the outside, a minimal amount of wear on this lid. There's almost no wear on this lid. This looks like something that was used in the enterprise and it was just kept inside the office most of the time. Very little damage to the outside of this laptop. Actually, almost no damage to the outside of this laptop. There is a little crack right here around the vent. That's actually normal. I see that a lot on these T-Series laptops, especially the T410 and the T420. So opening it up, I included a nice little packaging slip too. It looks like the keyboard popped out a little bit. I'm not sure if that was the previous owner who did that or if it just happened in shipping. I'll just pop it back in. That's ready to go. As you can see, the inside is a little bit grimy. It's a little dirty in there, and I'm going to grab the camera and give you guys a closer look of what's going on here. Maybe he needs to buy microphones instead of cheap computers. Well, this is actually a pretty good microphone. This is the Samsung, well, now I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's their portable condenser microphone. And I've never had any issues with it up to now. For some reason, I'm getting issues with the audio leveling. It's a little low. Oh, look at all that artifacting. That's disgusting. Gross. Alright, I'm going to try to hold the camera steady so it's not that bad. Yeah, that's nasty. Wow. I'm not sure if that's OBS or the streaming aspect on YouTube's end, but if you can get a closer look at that laptop, and I'll try to hold it still. There we go. You can see that there is a little bit of wear on the keyboard. It's not 100% perfect. This is one of those machines that if I was going to use, I would actually replace the keyboard. That's like a $20 replacement, and it's definitely something that's worth it if you intend to use a machine like this for as your daily driver. Trackpad is okay. Minimal amount of wear on the trackpad. Trackpad actually looks pretty good. Give you guys a closer look at the keyboard. There we go. And then a little bit further up, you can see the buttons right here. Those are in good condition. And then the screen needs to be cleaned, but there's no major damage to the screen, so that's A-okay as well. I'll close the laptop, give you guys a closer look at the outside of the laptop because that's something you did not see earlier. So there we go. As you can see, that lid is in near mint condition. A little bit of wear, but it looks good overall. And then on the back, just making sure there's no Windows COA sticker on here so you guys don't steal that from me, because this does come with a loaded edition of Windows 7 Pro, but if I can hold the camera steady so it stops artifacting, you can see that the bottom looks good as well. No damage there. And let's see if we can get this thing to turn on. So I'm going to place the camera down. It should lay flat like so without any issue. Now it's starting to move. Let me drag the USB cable up here. God, my desk is just a mess of cables now. There we go. Open it up. Yeah, that artifacting is terrible. I'm not sure. I need to investigate that because with the live stream earlier, I wasn't doing as much movement with the camera, so I didn't notice it. This is a big issue, though. Now, so let's use the power adapter that it came with. Am I keeping Windows 7 on it? I think I will. Might upgrade to Windows 10. I'm trying to find an outlet right now. Give me a sec. Alright. Machine is plugged in, and I believe in the description it said it should not come with a supervisor password on it, so we should be good in that regard. Alright, screen looks good. And let's go into the BIOS. Oh, maybe not. I missed it. Okay, I'm going to let Windows boot. Let's just see how Windows works, and then we'll go back to the BIOS. So you have Windows booting up here. I'll put the camera down, or I'll tilt the screen down so you guys can get a better view of the screen. And let's just make sure everything is working here. So as advertised, it did come with a version of Windows 7 Pro. And we are using a traditional spinning hard drive in here, no SSD, so things are probably going to be a little bit on the sluggish side when I actually do the video demo of this machine. I will be throwing in a 60 gigabyte solid state drive, or maybe 120 gigabyte solid state drive. Depends on what I can find in the back. So looks like everything is good here. Just try to open some stuff up. And once again, this is just an initial unboxing, not going to be a full system demo or anything like that. System configuration. Let's go system information. Alright, so we do have 4 gigabytes of RAM installed in this system. Processor as advertised, the i5-2520. I'll move that a little bit closer so you guys can see that. And what else? 250 gigabyte hard drive. I'm just trying to go through here. Display. Of course, Intel integrated graphics. Display is 1366 by 768. Hard drive, as I said earlier. And it looks like we got everything that we bargained for this machine. So, came as advertised, no issues so far. Came with a Windows 7 Pro installation. And so far, it seems pretty snappy for a system that's using a standard hard drive. So I'm going to reboot now and try to get into the BIOS. And then I think that's going to be about it for this video. I'll try to answer some questions about this machine if you guys have any questions in the chat. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the audio for this. In the last live stream, I did not have this issue. Oh, you know what? Maybe... You guys hear me back? No, that didn't do me. What about this? Oh, I think I fixed it. It was I had the microphone on the wrong setting. I'm a dork. Audio should be a lot better now. I cranked it up on the microphone, so... some of you guys might be deaf right now because some of you might be wearing headphones, and I bumped it up without really giving you guys a warning. But yeah, audio should be a-okay now. Sorry, guys. And I wasn't paying attention because... jeez. Alright, I'm going to shut it down and then turn it back on this time. Where'd my mouse go? Yeah, everyone's like, there we go, that's better. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't realize that. So I'm going to shut the machine down. And boot it back up. Which key is it again? It should be... what, delete? F2 here. Ah, Jesus. Oh, control. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's see. Same thing in the BIOS. We have 4 gigabytes of RAM. 2.5. Oh, sorry. We have an i5-2520 at 2.5 gigahertz. And everything seems to be good in the BIOS. No supervisor password or anything. Any weird shenanigans like that going on here. So there we go. That unboxing actually went pretty well. Nothing wrong with this system. It came as advertised. Not a bad deal for 110 bucks, especially since we got the hard drive and the AC adapter included with the system. and I'll give you guys a couple more angles of the laptop just because I didn't do that earlier because I was having issues with the camera. Still having issues with the camera, but not as bad. So on this side, you can see we have a DisplayPort, USB 2.0, Ethernet, and VGA out. There's a crack right here, which I was referencing earlier. Not sure if you guys can see that, because we're only broadcasting in 720p right now. That's all my T430 can take. On the back, no damage. We have a USB port right here, power jack, battery of course, and then on the right side, we have USB port, eSATA, it looks like, card reader, and then of course our DVD drive, along with a headphone port, or headphone jack. Now, update the BIOS live. Wow, who said that? That's just asking for trouble. How could you do that to me? So I'm gonna bring the camera back around over here. Yeah, someone asked if that was a dog in the background. That is a dog in the background. Yep. Someone asked me what I was going to use this laptop for, so one, I'm going to use it for a demo, and two, this is actually going to be a, I'm going to make a video out of this, kind of a tribute to the T420, because this is a very popular laptop. If you, once again, if you go on any of the ThinkPad forums or anything like that, and ask for a laptop recommendation, a lot of the times, not every time, but a lot of the time, you get a T420 as a laptop recommendation, and it's still a very good machine in 2018. Someone said that they're not, you know, a couple people have said that they're not a huge fan of the second gen i-series processors and these things, but for basic office tasks, throw in a solid state drive, pair it with one of those second gen i-series processors, and you got a decent office machine. Nothing for gaming. Everyone's saying that, you know, I'm gonna run Crysis with this. That's really not happening. But as just a basic office machine, I mean, a T420 with SSD makes one heck of a daily driver. Yeah, wow, that camera sucks. Well, you know, we have a Patreon, and if you want to check that out, the link's actually not in the description. I'm not going to find it right now, but if you want to try and support us, we do have a Patreon. Just go on Patreon and look up AA Computers and Technology, and we are there. So if you want to try to help us buy some better equipment, that's how you can do so. All right, so I think that's about it for this unboxing. I'm looking through here and trying to find any other questions. Do you have a Discord server? No, I do not have a Discord server at the moment. It's not something that I'm interested in setting up. And I don't want to make this video run over 30 minutes because I said that with the, what was it? The last live video that we did, the 35,000 subscriber video, and that video ended up running like an hour and a half. So I'm not going to do that this time. Next video will be coming out either sometime this week or next weekend. I'm going to start filming that video right after I finish this live stream. So I'm going to break the camera equipment out, start running some benchmarks on this T420, and I'm going to start getting some really cool footage of this T420 to put together a really good video about it. Yeah, no giveaways this video. Sorry, guys. I might do a live subscriber update soon, depending on if I decide to buy a new laptop or not. So maybe giveaways in the near future. Why is there an A in your YouTube channel name? Okay, so this is the last question I'm going to answer before I end this live stream. But there is a in my computer, or in my channel name, because it corresponds with my old channel name. And I know that's not super helpful, but some people know my old channel because I did have a old channel before I started AA Computers and Technology, and that AA actually corresponds with my old channel name. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next installment of AA Computers and Technology, which will be a tribute to the T420, which I have right here. Overall, pretty good unboxing. Really happy with this seller and this laptop. They did a really good job as far as shipping and packaging is concerned. It arrived really quick, like in 2 days, and the packaging was outstanding. So very happy with this machine. Arrived in very good condition, and the seller, one more, I'll put the seller up here just to give him some credit because he did a good job here. But the seller is, I think that's SE-Data. You guys should be able to see that on your end. So that's SE-Data, seller on eBay, and I will put a eBay affiliate link in the description after this video is uploaded if you guys want to come back and check that out. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. See you later.